Alright, I figured I'd show you what I was working on. It's on the Scout. The windshield is terribly rusted, the whole windshield frame. But it's kind of like a Jeep. It's really easy to take it out. So I'm going to take it out, put it in the back of the Ram, take it home, and, you know, see what I can do with it. Yeah, it's really bad. So I'm going to take this whole piece out, take it to the house, and go from there. The part, I've already taken most of the bolts out, but it's got one bolt right there, and then it has two boop, 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 right there. And I believe it will just lift right up out of there. And I'll have to unhook the windshield wipers, I'm sure, but you know, it should be pretty straightforward and easy to do. So we'll see, and I'll show you what I do with it. Well, there we go. 3 bolts on each side. One, and then there's 2 in there. Same thing on the other side. So 3 bolts on each side. It just popped right up out of there. You hear nice and white satin. Yeah, it'll need new glass because, well, obviously there's big cracks in there. But from what I understand, this is just flat tempered glass. And just as long as they got the pattern, it's usually only about 50 bucks for a windshield, because there's no contour to it, and they can just cut it out of just regular old tempered glass. So, anyways, we'll see about that. Let's look at this rust. There we go. It's rough, buddy. It's not so bad there, but just the corners, well, there's another horrible spot there. Now, so my plan for this is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to try and get the rust to stop. I'll use some rust mort on it, and that stuff works real good. I've used that in the past. I'll get the rust to stop, and then I will do whatever I got to do to secure it, which means I'll get some plates. I'll make some plates that fit in here right and weld down to this thicker piece and stuff, and just weld it up and secure it up really nice. Once I got it really good and secure, and it's not, you know, flopping like that, then I'll go ahead and try and make it look pretty with some diamond plate or something like that. We'll see. I may not use diamond plate. I might just use a regular. I've got about a 4x4 sheet of, I don't know, like 16 gauge steel at the house, something like that. Something like that. I can bend it a little bit, work it a little bit, not much, but you know, I don't have the capabilities really to weld aluminum, and even if I did, you know, if I had a TIG welder, I'm not that good enough to where it would look pretty. I'd have to have my brother Dale to come over and do something like that. But whatever, I'm going to do the best I can and make it look cool. But for now, it's pretty neat. I don't have a windshield, and that's awesome. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit more about it, what I'm going to do. All right. Right here, I'm going to cut it off about right here, you know. I'll match up to the wheel wells down here, cut it down like this, and I'm going to put a nice utility bed back here. All right, so I'll have the utility bed, and I'm going to set up basically 3 different things. One off of the front, off of the regular transmission. I can run a PTO off of that and run it straight out the back, so that anytime I have it engaged and I can drive with it and everything, and it'll turn it PTO just like a tractor, just like on the back of a tractor. So any kind of implement that I want to run, which is probably going to be like a wood chipper, maybe a log splitter, or wood splitter, maybe possibly a brush hog at some point. I don't know, if you're saying, well, why didn't you just get a tractor, Bodie? Well, it's because obviously you haven't seen my land. It's way too steep for a regular tractor, and to buy a tractor that's wide enough and capable enough to maneuver this land and big enough to do the jobs that I need it to do, it would cost me way too much money. This is 750 bucks, and it's way the hell cooler. I'm not actually going to be a farmer like a corn farmer. I don't need something to plow, 20 rows of corn at one time. So I just need utility. So, and then up on front on the harmonic balancer, I will run another pulley, and I will have a hydraulic setup, a hydraulic motor on that to run the lift of the tractor, to lift the implements for the tractor and stuff. And maybe eventually have a blade up front and stuff to do, whatever. But I'll probably be able to do everything right off the back, like, like a box blade and stuff like that. But there you go. All right, this video has been long enough. See ya.